And Team 10 has uncovered how a sheriff's deputy described by superiors as unfit to carry a badge or a gun got a job with the Border Patrol.
Our investigative staff found out the agent had a former congressman in his corner.
Retired Congressman Duncan Hunter invited us into his home.
Justin Tackett didn't just do a good job. He did a great job.
He wanted to talk about why he recommended a failed sheriff's deputy for a job protecting America's border. The Imperial County Sheriff's Department sent Justin Tackett this termination notice for lying and overstepping his authority. Yet, he would later become a Border Patrol agent. The Border Patrol asked us not to show his face because of security concerns.
I relayed to the Border Patrol that he'd done a great job for me.
We weren't alone in the room. The congressman also invited someone else who was off camera, listening closely to every word. We'll get to the guest, but first, Hunter's opinion of Border Patrol agent Justin Tackett.
I knew Justin well. I thought he was he's a very energetic, very focused, good guy.
The former congressman told us his recommendation helped Tackett land that Border Patrol job, a job that put Tackett in this Chula Vista neighborhood to serve a warrant on September 28th, where he shot and killed Monique Takachin, a mother of 5. She was on probation for a drug conviction, but investigators say she was not the subject of the warrant that day. Hunter hired Tackett in 2003 when historic wildfires ravaged San Diego County.
His job, very simply, was to help the victims of the fires.
Back then, Tackett needed a job. Court records show the Imperial County Sheriff's Department was about to fire him. The congressman stepped in.
And I needed a hard-charging, energetic guy who would get out there and work 16 hours a day, who had some law enforcement background.
Hunter called Tackett a hard-charging, energetic guy several times during this interview, adjectives that seemed to get Tackett in trouble when he was a local sheriff's deputy.
There were several incidents.
Hank Kuiper was an Imperial County supervisor when Tackett worked as a deputy. Tackett had a run-in with one of his relatives. He said he recused himself from any decisions involving Tackett's job. As Team 10 first reported, records reveal Tackett was reprimanded for that incident and for 2 other run-ins with citizens. Kuiper said the notice to terminate Tackett should have raised a red flag for Hunter and the federal government when Tackett applied to become a Border Patrol agent.
Once in a while, somebody falls through the crack that shouldn't be there. Perhaps this is one of those times.
The sheriff's disciplinary report Team 10 first uncovered, so the department was about to fire Tackett. The report detailed how Tackett would conduct probation searches with no authority to do so. Hunter said he knew who he was hiring when he hired Justin Tackett. He dismissed the county's findings as a case of he said, she said.
Typically, when counties and their employees have a parting, it's kind of like a divorce between a man and a wife.
Hunter also said he knew Tackett's family, which brings us to the man sitting behind the scenes during this interview, a longtime Duncan Hunter supporter and family friend, Justin Tackett's grandfather, Don Floyd.
I would suggest that Don came to him and said, hey, I got a grandson that needs a job. Duncan probably had a spot open and says, bring him up here and let him go to work.
Other sources echoed the same suggestion as Kuiper, but did not want to appear on camera. Floyd wouldn't say if he asked the congressman to hire his grandson. Off camera, the congressman said it was just a friend helping a friend. Don Floyd, Tackett's grandfather, wanted to listen to our interview with Hunter before he made a decision on whether he would go on camera. After hearing the interview, he decided not to talk until the shooting investigation is over. Former Congressman Hunter served the San Diego area in the House of Representatives for 28 years. Now that he's retired, his son holds that same position.